Next fight, Peterson versus Mays, UFC Iowa. The big boys. Clearly, a guy who can wrestle versus a guy who's never wrestled before is not their main art. You know how you can tell he's an American wrestler? The use of the crossface, right? Literally, Peterson kept going for it. Like, I don't understand why wrestlers don't ever use like a blood choke. You know, it's R choke, if you know what I mean. But everyone always goes for air chokes, right? Where you run out of air. This guy, like literally, wrestlers are trained. Like when I was wrestling, I was a big boy too. You're trained to do the crossface, right? So you can get more separation, hurt their neck. And I don't understand. There's two things I don't understand about people using crossfaces, right? The first thing about the crossface, I know you're trying to get more room by putting it against their throat. How come nobody ever just puts it against their face or their eye? We're about to see the movie The Smashing Machine. Mark Kerr was famous for that, and Mark Coleman too, sticking the finger in the eye, doing a crossface across the face, like. But wrestlers, they always go for that, right? The hard part about watching the crossface and seeing all this stuff happen is clearly they're doing it to get separation so they can punch you in the face, right? That's what these wrestlers are trying to do, ground and pound. Mark Coleman, Mark Kerr, all these people at the end, they're trying to do the ground and pound. But it's just funny because if they're not getting that, it ends up being very boring because you're just pretty much sitting there doing this and then you'll do whatever you can. But clearly Peterson won. I think it's very obvious Mays didn't do anything. But yeah, like, let's see if we can get the blood choke back into MMA.